Have you ever wondered how some people can understand your deepest emotions and yet use them against you? This is the enigma of dark empathy. It's a psychological phenomenon where individuals tap into your emotions, not to connect or empathize but to manipulate and control. It's a fascinating, yet chilling aspect of human behavior, reflecting the shadowy corners of empathy, where understanding and manipulation intertwine. Today, we'll delve into the 6 signs of dark empathy. First off, emotional manipulation. This is the bread and butter of dark empathy. It is the crafty art of using another person's emotions as a tool for personal gain. Individuals who possess dark empathy are like emotional puppeteers, pulling at your heartstrings to guide your actions and decisions in a way that benefits them. They have a knack for reading your emotional state, understanding your insecurities, fears, and desires, and using that knowledge to their advantage. It's like they have a radar for emotions which they use not to empathize or comfort but to manipulate. They may feign concern or express understanding, but their goal is not to provide solace. Instead, it's to steer you in a direction that serves their interests. It's a dark, subtle art, one that can be incredibly damaging if left unchecked. Remember, understanding your emotions doesn't always mean one has good intentions. Secondly, a lack of genuine concern. This is a telltale sign of an individual with dark empathy. On the surface, they may appear to be deeply concerned about your well-being. They may ask how you're doing, listen to your problems, and even offer comforting words. But dig a little deeper and you'll find that this concern is not genuine. Beneath the veneer of sympathy, these individuals often harbor ulterior motives. Their seemingly empathetic gestures are often a means to an end, a tool to manipulate and control. They don't truly care about your happiness or your pain. They're only interested in what they can gain from the situation. Their actions are dictated not by compassion, but by self-interest. Sadly, this lack of genuine concern can be difficult to spot, especially when the person is adept at feigning empathy. So, be vigilant. Remember, actions speak louder than words. A genuine concern is not always as genuine as it seems. Third sign, exploiting vulnerabilities. This is where the darkness of empathy truly emerges. Individuals with dark empathy can be astute observers, keenly spotting the chinks in your armor. They understand your weaknesses, your fears, your insecurities, and instead of offering support, they use this knowledge as a tool for control and manipulation. Imagine a puppeteer pulling the strings, making the puppet dance to their whims. That's what it feels like to be in the clutches of someone exploiting your vulnerabilities. They can twist your soft spots into knots, making you second-guess yourself, shaking your confidence, and leaving you feeling powerless. This exploitation is not always glaringly obvious. It could be subtle, creeping in slowly, like the tide at night. You may not even realize it until you're caught in the riptide, struggling to stay afloat. Remember, your vulnerabilities are your strength, they make you human. But in the hands of those with dark empathy, your weaknesses might be their weapon. Lastly, deception, egotism, and a lack of remorse are the final signs of dark empathy. Now let's delve deeper into these aspects. Deception, the fourth sign, is a manipulative tool for those with dark empathy. They skillfully craft illusions, bending the truth, and even outright lying to control the narrative. Deception becomes their weapon, a way to keep others off balance, to hide their true intentions, and to further their self-serving agendas. It's a game of smoke and mirrors where nothing is as it seems. The fifth sign is egotism. Those with dark empathy often have an inflated sense of self-importance. They believe they are superior, unique, and entitled to special treatment. This egotism isn't just confidence, it's a belief that they are fundamentally better than others. This narcissistic trait allows them to justify their manipulative actions and dismiss the feelings of others. They often view others as mere pawns in their grand game, disregarding the emotional damage they inflict. Finally, the sixth sign, lack of remorse. This is perhaps the most chilling aspect of dark empathy. While they can understand and even mimic the emotions of others, they feel no genuine remorse for the harm they cause. They may apologize if it serves their purposes, but it's a hollow gesture devoid of sincerity. This lack of remorse enables them to repeat their manipulative behaviors without guilt, further perpetuating the cycle of harm. These 3 signs, deception, egotism, and lack of remorse, work in tandem, creating a potent mix that fuels the manipulative behavior of individuals with dark empathy. They employ deception to control, egotism to justify their actions, and their lack of remorse allows them to continue their harmful patterns without a second thought. Deception, egotism, and lack of remorse, the final warning signs of dark empathy. In conclusion, dark empathy is a complex and dangerous trait. It's a cocktail of emotional manipulation, lack of genuine concern, exploitation of vulnerabilities, deception, egotism, and a noticeable lack of remorse. These signs are critical to identify as they can profoundly impact our personal relationships. Recognizing them can be the difference between falling prey to a harmful individual or maintaining a safe environment. Stay aware, stay informed, and protect yourself from the dangers of dark empathy.